Oops. Okay, have to open up Spotify again. Silly me. There we go. Okay. Hello. Yeah, it's been like a couple weeks since I last streamed, which is not abnormal. I mean, there was a period in time where I streamed like once a week, and then I didn't stream for like 6 years. So, you know, it could have been way worse. But yeah, I've been pretty busy. And I will explain more in a moment when I send out a few links and whatnot. Links like, you know that guy from the Zelda games, the one with the green? Yeah, that. Ugh. I need to stop drinking like caffeinated stuff. Every single time I stream, I am just a mess. Ugh. It's gross. It's disgusting. I hate burping all the time. But I'm gonna be burping a lot this stream on account of the fact that I just opened a soda and I got like an hour or two of video game to play. So, yeah. Yeah. That's what's gonna go down. Okay. So in my last Minecraft stream, I finished the quarry that I've been working on for many streams. In theory. I technically finished it, though I suppose it'll never be finished because all I do in that place is dig and dig, and it just doesn't stop, right? So, yeah. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything in the quarry this stream, because I think I've had enough of that for now. So I might just kind of chill and do whatever comes to mind. I don't really feel like building either, so I might like, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna switch over to the main game screen now so you can see everything as God intended it to be seen, right? Alright. Now I just have to get my chat back up. There we go. And now I have to hope that chat works at any period in time, because sometimes it just doesn't. Which is always fun, right? So, oh shit. I have to remember how to play this game. Alright, cool. Sweet. So usually, if you're new to these streams, my Minecraft streams are usually just like me in a brain fog for several hours until I hit some sort of like unknown parameter in my brain that turns me into a talkative little mancha. I don't even know what that word means. I just heard somebody say it before, and I thought it was funny, so I figured I would just say it right there and then. So you know how I said I wasn't going to work on my quarry? Well, this dirt is bothering me. So I think I'm going to dig out all this dirt, and then I will go and do something else with my life. But yeah, this is a quarry that I've been working on for multiple streams, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm sure I will reach some sort of cave complex soon. It'll be awesome. It'll be friggin' awesome. There's this other, hey, wait a minute. I have a weird feeling about this. Oh no. Okay, so yeah, it's not even like playing the Spotify music right now. Okay. Silly me. How foolish of me. Here, let me press this transition button again. Alright, there. Okay, now it's not just me talking. Alright. I'm glad I noticed that. I thought that looked weird. But if anything else is weird, please, I'm begging you. Please let me know. Please. Please. But please. But yeah. It's literally already almost nighttime. It's like, I keep on saying the same thing over and over again, but Better Than Adventure has these, like, seasons, and they insist upon themselves. Like, I like the seasons in theory, but in practice, they're super annoying. because sometimes I just want to, like, chill, right? Sometimes I just want to friggin' go and do something for a while. But then the game says, no, 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 it's bedtime. It's like, bro, I'm not in school. But the YouTubers told me not to mine at night, so I'm not gonna mine at night. Did I remember to close this? Yeah, good. The ominous floating leaves over there too. But yeah. This is another thing that usually happens when I stream. Hi! 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 Hello, little spider. Do I have the name tag? No, I don't. Hello, little spider. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello, spider. What the fuck? Leave me alone. I was so nice to you, you know? I was so nice to you. Look at where your rudeness and pain got you. Isn't it just sad? Isn't it sad the kind of things people do? I was completely content with leaving that spider alone after my bit was over. But I guess that's just not how things work out, you know? Anyway, yeah. I've got, all this dirt that I want to take care of before I do anything else. Because, I don't know, I guess my brain is just functioning separately from other functions. I don't know. I don't know how I'm supposed to word that. But yeah, I sort of have like a small, kind of pseudo small, sorta little tiny announcement that I want to make like before my stream ends, probably around the end of the stream. Ultimately, I'm thinking about switching over to my other channel very soon. I don't really have any assets like I wanted to have, like my plan was. So like, I can't really say I'm ready, but at the same time, I'll never be ready if I never do it, so, or if I never plan to do it. So, yeah. I'm thinking I'll probably like knock out some really jank assets myself. I'm not sure. Like I don't know. Some kind of like border for the game stream window, and like maybe a better looking custom chat. I don't think I'll be able to do my own like transition window. I don't know what it's technically called, but it's like the little transition window. It's like a little animation that plays or something when I'm switching screens on stream. But you know, I gotta do stuff to make that work, and I hate doing stuff more than anything else in the world. So, all right, let's throw some dirt in here. Oh yeah, all right, let's get rid of all that. Whoa, look at all these pebbles. Man, I'm about to run out of space in there. So this is the front. This is the front of my silly little location, which is like rarely seen. I have this thing that I started building, but like I don't really know what I'm gonna do with it yet. It's kind of just a thing. It might just be extensive storage, and of course there's also the flag up there, which everyone knows every nation needs its flag. All right, let's retreat down here, and Then, of course, there's the flag I made myself that isn't from anyone else's. It doesn't represent anything. It's just something I made. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can make like a fishing pole in this game, and I just haven't. But maybe I have and left the fishing pole somewhere. I don't remember. If I made a fishing pole at any point in this game, it's been a long time since I used it. But yeah. Oh, look at that. We got Squig. We got Squig over here. We got a Squig. Fine times for everybody involved, really. I don't even farm any of that stuff. It's honestly just an aesthetic at this point. all the food I consume is all like is all meat. I just run into a pig and I'm like, oh, okay. Your only purpose in this version of the game is food anyway, so why should I bother? But yeah, I've been like really busy. Wait, hold on. I want to see if I can. I need to make this. Can I? Yeah. Let me search. Is there a search function? Search. Fish. Yes, I can make a fishing pole. A fishing rod. Sorry. I have to get the vernacular right. Is vernacular even the right word? I don't know. Like, English, I'm so good at English that I round back to being bad. Because I know all these big and beautiful words that I can use in any situation. And I'm like 90% sure I use them all correctly. But then I get to those like words in the 10% where I want to use them and I feel like they're right. But at the same time, they could be wrong. That's where I exist right now in terms of... That was awesome. Okay, yeah, for my playlist, I've got like, I pretty much took out any song that had vocals. There might be like one or two in there, but I pretty much like removed all copyright complications from my playlist. So I can make a seamless transition to using this over on my other channel where I want to monetize it a little bit, maybe at least. Which would be nice. What the hell am I doing? Okay, like I said earlier, there's like an intense brain fog every single time I load up this game and don't have like a purpose. So I have to make a fishing rod, which means I need to find out where I put all my string, because I know I had more than just this. Maybe I put it in this chest over here. I'm gonna go over here. Let's check this. No. I'm gonna have to hunt for spiders, I guess. I got this closet that does nothing. There's just nothing in there. That was a weird sound. That was from the song I think that was playing just now. I'm almost positive that was... Fun fact about this song, actually. So I'm gonna put some of this stuff away because I don't need it anymore. Cow. Fun fact about this song that's playing, I don't think this song plays at any point in Dark Souls 3, which is where you'll find it, like in the official soundtrack for Dark Souls 3. You'll find this song in the official soundtrack of Dark Souls 3, but I don't believe that it actually plays anywhere. But I do know one official medium where it does play, and that is in the PlayStation 4 downloadable theme for Dark Souls 3, where it plays over your like main menu music, which is neat. Anyway, let's friggin' burn some of these like cow pieces, you know, or pig pieces, whatever. Who cares? Meanwhile, wait, I can just like burn a lot of these. So what? Whoa, nothing in there, nothing in there, nothing in there, and there's one in there. Okay, well, I guess I'll just patiently wait. It's okay. Here, you can cook the rest of these. And... get off my lawn. Anyway. Alright, I have to go and, like, hunt a spider or something to get more string. They should be, like, relatively easy to find, I think, on account of... Is that Herobrine? On account of, like, just spiders being, like, anywhere, really. Whoa. Is this from the hit video game Deltarune? If whoever Smeltarune, Deltarune, whoever. Okay. Got some interesting formations in the sky that looks like it looks vaguely like. So you know that like illusion that the brain makes where people see like images in clouds. Yeah, I'm getting an image out of these ones. Like, I don't know. It's like there's something to like look at here. I don't know. Don't you think that there's like a ugh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm being notified of a DoorDash order that never arrived, that I knew would never arrive. Hi, your DoorDash order has been canceled. Yeah, no shit. So, I ordered DoorDash earlier because I got out of work, and I get out of work like really late, and I was hungry, and I was like, oh well. Oh shit. It's just spewing the stuff out now because it doesn't have any. It doesn't have anywhere to put these. Here, I'm gonna throw these stones. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun with these stones. First, I'm gonna go to sleep because this video game demands I sleep, I guess. Curses, fooled again by sleep. So I ordered DoorDash when I got out of work, as one so feels is inclined to do, and it was just like Wendy's, right? It was just like Wendy's, you know, and I like, how do I put this? I ordered this Wendy's, and like the Wendy's closest to me closed like an hour after I get out of work, and I was like, okay. So it's basically a toss-up as to whether DoorDash will even get me my food. So I order it all, and the craziest thing happens. For the first time ever, this has never happened to me before, I order it, and it tells me that I ordered it from a location in the next town over. And I was like, huh? So... yeah, that was pretty annoying, if I'm gonna be honest. At that point, I pretty much became reserved to the fact that, yeah, I wasn't gonna get my Wendy's. But, the story does not end there, because they actually, way after 12 o'clock, which is when it closes, my time, way after 12 o'clock, they decided it would be an awesome idea to accept the order anyway, and then go to Wendy's. And then they called me, and they were like, hey, the Wendy's is closed. And I was like, yeah, I know. And my driver was like, they were chill about it. I wasn't mad at them. I'm sure that there's like some weird scenario which makes it difficult for them to get their order to me. I was more just like upset at all the, you know, like stuff. I don't know. I have no idea how to put that. I'm really bad at complaining about things, but I also love to complain. So, yeah. Oh my god, I can... I love that I can just throw these pebbles. They like bounce on water. I don't know. I don't even know if you can like see it very well on the... Oops. How well can you see this? I hope you can see that well on my with the screen kind of small like that. But yeah, it would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Okay. That was weird. Oh yeah, that's right. I was gonna look for spiders and get more string, wasn't I? Oh, that goes hard. Hold on, can I... Okay. How far can I throw it before it stops bouncing? That's what I want to know. You probably can't even see this at all, but... You probably can barely see anything I'm doing here, but it surprisingly bounces, like, from pretty far away. Okay, I think... Yeah, I think that's enough. I think it, like, barely bounces when I throw it at that angle. What was I talking about? Holy smokes, it's leather. A cow must have done some sort of ritualistic thing from the top of that, cliff over there. I was gonna talk about something. Oh yeah, I'm thinking about like moving over to my other channel, like soon, maybe in September, like very, very soon in September. But I'm wondering what I should do for like kind of like a send off for this version of my streams, because the plan is that over on the other channel my streams are gonna be a little bit different. What with, you know, me having to try to fit within a certain confines to maintain monetization and stuff like that, but I don't know. I have no idea how things are gonna go over there. I've never done stuff like that before, but regardless, I think that I'll definitely have some kind of big send-off stream, and I don't know what that's gonna be. I was thinking about karaoke, because I thought that would be funny, because I can't really, like, I wouldn't say I'm a horrible singer, but I'm also not so prideful to say I'm good. I definitely think there's room for improvement. And I'm not really worried about being embarrassed as much as I am about being a bad singer. So I was thinking about like getting like a cheap little subscription to like Kara Fun or whatever it's called, and just having like this big playlist of songs that are all like vaguely sad, like vaguely about leaving forever or something. I don't know. And just going over to my other channel and doing all my streams there. Okay. I got really scared, I'm not gonna lie. The music that's playing in Spotify right now made me think that something was sneaking up on me, like in-game. And of course there's a cow up there. There's gonna be so many rocks at the bottom of this lake. This is insane. It's like the world's slowest machine gun. As for like where I've been for the last couple of weeks, I haven't really like been... Look at all these, like, where all these, like, wolves come from? Are there more? How many wolves are there? Like, okay, so there's, like, for some reason, there's 3 wolves just hanging out around here, which is crazy. So where have I been? Yeah, that's something I can talk about. I've been, like, I haven't been too busy. Like, I could have been streaming. I'm just super bad. Will you stop that? I'm just, like, super bad at maintaining multiple interests. Interests. I'm really bad at maintaining multiple interests at, like, the same time. And I got really into, Doom map making, like the original Doom from like 1993. It's like I saw a video about how easy it is to make Doom maps, and I was like, huh, really? I'm gonna try that. And then for like a full week, I did nothing but work on a Doom map, and well, 2 Doom maps actually. And I think they're okay. They're not like awe-inspiring like myhouse.wad levels of crazy awesome Doom maps, but for someone who's like just now learning how to do it, I'd say they're pretty good. And like I made like my own music for it and everything and all that stuff, and it was just good fun, really. That's all. Hold on, can I change my chat filter again? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I was doing that, which is why I haven't been streaming. And then I kind of slowed down doing that, which is usually a bad sign for me. Usually when I slow down in doing something I'm interested in, it means that I'm going to fall into a pit of doing nothing for like 2 weeks, where I just don't feel like doing anything, and I feel like shit, and I feel like a failure, and I feel like life is going nowhere. And then I get into another interest, and everything turns out all right. And, you know, I'm not sure if it's just like ADHD or something else that's causing that. I'm pretty sure that it's just my ADHD that does that, but I'm starting to realize just how debilitating it is, because I've gone my entire life thinking to myself, oh, you know, like ADHD, it's a little impairing, but nothing crazy, nothing to write home about. But now I'm starting to realize just how creative of a person I am, and just how little I have to really show for it. And this traces back like very far. I've come up with so many concepts for like webcomics that I fell in love with for like a full year and then didn't do anything with, and I moved on more or less. In my Your Favorite Martian videos, the last 2 I made, the one for YFMTS and the one for the new generation of YFM songs, like at the end of both of those videos, there were these little animations. Oh shit. And those animations were really fun to make, and I loved making them. And for whatever reason, in the middle of making both of them, I just said, nah, I'm gonna do something else for now. And then I didn't like pick them back up. And the second one is like really good. There's stuff that I really want to finish there, but there's some aspect of my brain that says I can't do it. And I almost blame it on having a full-time job, because I work 8 hours, like midday. I'm a second shift worker, which means I go in at like 2 or 3-ish, and then I leave at 10, 11-ish, like at night. And it's like, I feel like I had more time to do stuff like that at some point of course, I started the second animation while I was working that job, so it's not really an excuse, but at the same time, it's like, oh man, I'm working so hard on this animation, and I think it turns out really good, but I need a little break. So I go and play Overwatch with my friends for a couple days, and then I'm like, oh wow, that was fun. I'm gonna go like roleplay in World of Warcraft or something. And I go and roleplay in World of Warcraft. I've got an assortment of characters, beautiful, lovely characters that I love to roleplay as in World of Warcraft. And I'm like, wow, this is so fun. So then I get into like a depressive mood for like 1 week, and I have to get over that, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I like get really into Dead by Daylight or something, and you can kind of see how this is reflecting on my mental state. Maybe you can infer that I view myself as so overly creative, but also like have zero drive. And I've been told all it is deadlines. I have no deadlines, and there's literally nothing enforcing deadlines. Like, I could say, oh yeah, I need to have this done by this date. Doesn't matter. I receive no punishment for failing my deadlines. So, hi Skid. My cat just jumped up on the back of my seat because I'm being a little bit loud. She gets concerned when I speak up. Kind of like my boss. That's another thing that's really upset me recently. I've been working at this place for like 3 years, and I got 2 raises in my first year. They were very small raises, and then I got 1 raise at the beginning of my next 2 years. And I was working really hard, actually. I was working like really hard at this job, and I was trying my best to like show. Oh shit! I was trying my best to show that I could like be capable of more, or that I'm worth more. And you know, obviously, this is gussying it up to get a raise, right? And I also tried to get like a schedule change a little bit, because this schedule I currently work is very debilitating for me. It makes it hard to go shopping anywhere ever since COVID, because all the places here in America don't like stay open 24/7 anymore, which is very annoying for someone who's up all night and works midday right after they wake up and then stays up all night, stuff like that. But I finally like gather up the courage to go and ask for the damn raise, and my boss is like, oh yeah, no, you've been an excellent worker, I haven't heard any complaints, but I can't give you a raise, and it's because I'm a contractor. Technically, even though my boss signs my paycheck, my boss is responsible for getting me my money. There's apparently, according to them, no way that they can give me a raise, because that's in charge of the person who I'm in contract with, or who my employer is in contract with to have me work there, or whatever. It's all like complicated and weird. But so I get to thinking about that, and I'm like, oh wow, I'm pretty worthless, huh? And that's not fun. That's certainly not fun to think about. Hi Skid. Hi Skid. Yeah. Yeah, you understand that I'm a little bit upset, aren't you? Okay. But yeah, so that's not fun to think about, that all my hard work means nothing because I get like 30-cent increments once a year. Wow. That's so fun. I have been working in this place for like 3 years, and I make the exact same amount that a cashier at McDonald's would make if they were just starting today. That's how bad it is. And the job market in America is so fucked up that I'm scared to even try to look for another job. So it's like, it's really messed up, because I can't just quit this one. I can't just like hand in my badge and all my work shirts and be like, goodbye, sayonara, good riddance, dos vidanya. I can't be like, I can't just leave because I need to pay rent and insurance and all that other adult stuff. It's like annoying. It's insane, the position I'm in. And I'm sure I'm not alone. I'm almost positive there's like a dozen bajillion people in America just like me, stuck in a job like this, and knows that they can't get out and find another job. It's like, it's brutal. It's very brutal. And I recently started thinking, I have so many creative faculties, in a sense, right? So many creative faculties. And it's like, I feel confident with my voice. I could do voice acting. This would require, you know, people to hear me, of course, and people to listen to my voice reel if I make one, which I'd like to soon. I'm a bit musically inclined. I can make music, and I think my music sounds alright, but maybe harsher critics would disagree. I'm not really sure. My art, well, I don't really have much to talk about with my art. It's very simple, like, and it's like simple by design. I could improve and make better art, but I choose not to because I just prefer simpler art. I think it's aesthetically pleasing, personally. And like, in that regard, I feel like I could go forward and just make my like webcomic ideas, like stuff like Relics of Net. Ugh. I could make like Relics of Net as a webcomic like I wanted to. And yet, I don't, because I don't have the full story planned out in my head yet. I have like the ending, which is always a great place to start. And that's not even like, that's not even me being like, that's not me being like facetious or anything. It's just like, knowing how a story is going to end is a really great way to start because it sets a goal at the end, whatever. Anyway, yeah, I have like how that story ends, and yet I don't know anything that leads up to that. I have like a good cast of characters that I imagine in my head every now and then, but you know, I never work on it. Back on the topic of that, of the animations I was working on, it's a very similar ordeal where like, yeah, I want to say I'm an alright animator, definitely not the best. I'm not like, I don't do it all the time. I don't animate like ever. So I can't say I'm great at it, but I am definitely very, I hate using this word because it's just so damn funny, but I'm so anal about my own animations. Welcome to the stream, Chalky Rosie. I hope you like that all the weirdness of my avatar is now fixed. The ahoge is back. I shit you not. I shit you not, you are the one that enlightened me to that. I had no idea that it was even like missing. And that's because like a lot of art I commissioned of QD straight up doesn't have that. It's like basically exclusive to the VTuber model, so I phased it out of my brain when I saw it wasn't there. And I went back and asked for it to be added again, and Cyan La Furra gladly added it because she's awesome. But yeah, yeah, I'm in creative hell. I'm in adult hell. I'm in like I'm in an absolute mess when it comes to being able to do pretty much anything. So basically my only way out, I think, is through some weird creative outlet where like I start making money doing like voice acting, I start making money with like my music, stuff like that. Commissions, as far as I'm concerned, totally out of my ballpark. I'm never gonna do commissions with like art specifically, like drawings, shit like that. That's not really how I roll. And, what was I saying? I'm lost now. I'm completely lost. Okay, I need to take a... I need to hydrate. I say, then drinking soda, which is caffeinated, which is still hydrating, but also has an inverse effect, where I get dehydrated faster. Anyway, yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. I straight up forgot. Yeah, no, but point is, I'm not gonna say life sucks, because it doesn't. But the circumstances of my life certainly suck right now. It's like my job doesn't respect me enough to even like fight for a raise. And I'm literally living paycheck to paycheck. It's horrible. And I hate talking about money, because money inherently means nothing to me. And yet I need it to like live, which is always fun. So here I am talking about it, pretty much just venting all of my stresses because, you know, I haven't streamed for 2 weeks, and obviously I haven't been streaming because I've been doing like other things with myself to try to distract me from the fact that I'm like upset, I guess. Yeah, this is it. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Yay, 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 yay! Okay, fine. Alright, what was I talking about? I don't know why I just tried to, like, sleep in the bed. It's clearly daytime. But yeah, hopefully, before long, I'll be able to, like, push out some actual, like, fun projects. And if I can, like, secure some way to make money doing creative things, which is my dream, honestly. I want to be able to profit off of my creativity to some degree. I mean, like, I've always said, like, to my friends and stuff that I'm really against doing these creative things for money, but at the same time, everything else sucks. Like, fast food sucks. Factories suck. Contract work sucks. Even delivery driving sucks. I can't even, like, I could barely even drive. I can barely drive myself. And I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to do any of that. All of that is dumb and boring, and it depresses me. And it gets in the way of me doing things that make me happy, which is, you know, obviously the point of a job, right? I'm not a workaholic, so I can't really function in that regard. So it's like, dang, right? I want to be able to make money through some creative means and like have my own schedule, because the reason why, if my guess is correct, the reason why I'm falling behind on all these creative outlets, like my animation that I started working on at the end of the YFM Gen 2 video, stuff like that, you know, stuff that I start and don't finish. I feel like it's because inherently I have a day job that I have to go and do, and then obviously I only have limited time at any period of the week to do anything that I want to do and anything that I feel I need to do and stuff like that. Like, I want to play video games with my friends and relax after work, but I also want to be creative and push out art that means something to me and that I feel like will connect to other people, right? But I don't have enough time to do all of it. And then when I go too long without, like, if I go too long without without like doing like a certain project, it basically just gets phased out of existence over time. Like the Doom maps that I worked on like last week, I haven't really even been thinking about making any more Doom maps, but it's been like really fun making them and all, just I haven't been making any more. I want to. I envision myself making like a full like Doom style game in Doom's engine, and yet here I am 2 maps in, and I just kind of stopped, and I'm not too upset about it because I'm getting too used to it, but you know, it's like, it's just odd. Like I'm a weird about this. I sometimes worry about like my creativeness, right? Like, I don't know if this is like a blessing or a curse at this point, because what if like a change to my schedule like doesn't, what if a change to my schedule doesn't fix this, and it's like I end up in a loop of starting projects and stopping them to start other ones. It's like, that's also a problem people have, where they come up with ideas and like, it's just what I'm doing, except I feel like I can blame it on other factors, right? It's painful. It's very painful to exist as a creative person with this kind of creative mind. I know that I've talked before about like the extent of my creativity and just how far like this treads in my brain, to the extent of like coming up with lore and stuff for fantasy worlds just passively throughout my day. And like, it's awful. It's just awful. I can only work if I get sudden bursts of energy and motivation, and when I'm doing a full drawing or big project, it disappears over time. This is one of the reasons why I don't plan on monetizing. Yeah, that's certainly a reason not to monetize. I mean, like, my reason for not monetizing a lot of my creative outlets is principle, because I feel like art should kind of just be, period. That's it. Like, I feel like art should kind of just be, but at the same time, you know, it's nice to be supported. it's nice to have that motivation. It's like, money is a great motivator. And I'm not saying that as like from a point of greed or anything. It's like, oh shit, I have iron ingots here. Cool. Sure, why not? I'll just put them right here. But money is a like really good motivator for someone who has absolutely no or very little. Oh, my cat wants out of my room. One sec. Hi, Skid. Yeah, Skid. Ugh. Yeah, Skid, get out of here. Alright, okay, I'm back. Yeah, for someone who, like, has no, someone who doesn't care so much about, like the, how do I put this? Like, how do I word, like, my own personal, like, moral code about stuff like that? Like, I never share my opinions about things, so, like, sharing your opinion is like an earned, like practiced thing, and I don't have any practice in it. Oh, who am I kidding? I love being pretentious. What was I talking about? I like, as soon as I like stand up and do something else, my brain leaves. Like, my brain is like the soul from Deltarune. Epic reference, am I right? Because it can just like grow legs and like walk away. Wait, no, I think that one was from, yeah, Yeah, that sprite animation was from, My brain is Minecraft. My brain is Minecraft right now. It's true. My brain is Minecraft. Also, it didn't show up on screen, so I'm cheating. Yeah, see? My brain is Minecraft. It's official, my brain is Minecraft. Yeah, my brain grew legs and walked away like I was fighting Undyne in Undertale. So I'm just like straight up like, basically the Minecraft that you see on screen is just like a visual hallucination for me. It is nothing but white noise for me to like distract myself with while I just yammer on for a little bit. I just want to get lost in these caves and like press spacebar over and over again and occasionally press my left mouse button and like, and just like be content with that for a bit, I guess. Yeah, I've said like a dozen billion times to my friends before that I'd never make money like doing like live streaming or making art or making music. Like because I just don't really personally believe in it that much. I don't believe in like sharing my crafts and stuff like that and being paid for it. Cause like in my head, there's this like, oh, Pebbles wants out now. Hold on. In my head, hi Pebbles. Pebbles, you want out, don't you? Go on, Pebbles. Go, Pebbles, go. All right. So in my head, ow. In my head, there's like a, there's like a stigma or something, right? That says if I start making money doing something that I love, I'm going to hate it. And, you know, that is a dangerous stance to have, I'm coming to realize. Because if I really like something, I don't think my enjoyment of it is actually going to change if I start making money out of it. If anything, I might start to enjoy it more because I'll be doing it more for the money, and then I'll come to appreciate it from my continued exposure to wanting to do it more, you know? Like, I don't know. I'm starting to really question my own, like, little moral code and whatnot that I've had for all these years. Because I've genuinely thought this all my life. Like, since before even middle school. Like, I was in elementary school, 5th grade, 4th grade, thinking to myself, I don't want to make money being an artist. I don't want to make money, like, entertaining people. I mean, like, maybe I, at some point, thought I would be, like, a comedian or something, like a stage comedian. But that would have been, like, really young. And I probably didn't consider that an art like I consider all art. But, you know, I'm ultimately, like, reconsidering what it means to enjoy something, you know, like, they're here. They're all here. I hear them. Are they like above me? I can't. I really want to know. I really want to know where these guys are. But I guess I'll just never know. They're probably like deeper down here. Yeah, I think this water like goes like down there, yeah. Yeah, I think the water goes down here. I need to like if I'm going to, I have to remember my philosophy where everything has to be on the left side. Ah, dirt, my favorite. What was I talking about? I completely zoned out. I don't know. Point is, like, I'm starting to reconsider, like, not making money being a creative. Lapis lazuli! Lapis lazuli! You fled into the bottom of the sea. Did I? Yeah, I actually picked that up. Sweet. Yeah, didn't expect the sudden karaoke, huh? Yeah, I'm all full of surprises. Yeah, that's right. You can do also. That's just iron. Okay. Free iron. Yeah, I'll take that. Why not? I mean, shit. Why not? Can I, like, mine up? See if there's any iron up here? Yes, yes, because iron spawns like that. If I dig in this, like, kind of shape, this, like, cube area, I should find more, right? I don't know. I don't know the technicalities of Minecraft. That shit crazy. Coal! Like that Nat King guy? Hey, cutie, can you, like, explain what that meant for the audience? Cutie, I don't want to explain that. I don't want to explain this one, cutie. You do it. Oh yeah, when I do, you motherfucker. When I do switch over to my other channel, this is like a weird request, but for the old heads, for the old heads who know, for the old heads who are like privy to the fact that I am Page Waster and this is QD, for the old heads who are watching this stream right now and understand that I am Page Waster, and that my name is Page Waster, and that my pronouns are he, him, and all that stuff. That's gonna be different over on the QD channel. It's gonna be a different theme. I might as well be a different person over there. Except, like, maybe the pronouns. I don't really care about my pronouns that much. But yeah, like, when I switch over to the other channel, I'm not Page Waster anymore. It's official. Like, every single time I'm streaming on there, I'm not Page Waster. So, like, when I'm streaming, I'm not Paige. You have to remember that. Because, like, you'll call me Page Waster and people will be confused. And I won't explain it. I will not explain it. And then people will go and find Page Waster and they'll figure out I'm a YFM fan and they'll unsubscribe. So please. Yeah, Cutie is a representation of me. But not like... It's not like super deep or anything. It's like... I really like the design. So... Like, I pretty much just, like, use the design in places, like, as profile pictures and stuff. Because I've commissioned art of her and all that. And it's like, yeah, she's a representation of me, but we're also kind of separate, in a sense. It's like, it's a complicated, what the hell? It's a complicated, like, synergy that I have with the character. Where it's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird, okay? Whoa, this is like slightly more open than I was expecting. Shovel time. How far can I dig forwards? Like that far. I'm about to run out of shovel, though. Wait, no, I'm not. I have like a... Damn it. I have like a full shovel right here. Huh! He's like... Me, the person behind the screen, behind the YouTube channel and everything, Page Waster isn't even me. Page Waster, as a character, it's like, okay, so the name Page is like one thing, right? But like, oh shit. That was a leak, never mind. Yeah, it's like the character Page Waster is like more me, obviously. It's like, but at the same time, there's like a line of separation. Being the creative person I am, obviously I've like come up with a way to separate myself from the character Page Waster, where, you know, it's like, it's not just me. I use this to represent myself, and he looks a lot like me in real life, honestly, and the hair is probably the most accurate thing. But I wouldn't say we're exactly the same. I struggle to like even think about this kind of thing because it's so abstract and so foreign, you know, like what the hell do you mean you're different from your persona online? Like, didn't you draw them to look like you and use them to spread your stupid opinions of animated, like, bands from the 2000s? From YouTube's glory era, like, golden age YouTube? It's like, yeah, but, like, it's a little bit more complicated than that, sweaty. I don't know. Trying to explain stuff like that, it's just crazy. I feel crazy when I'm talking about it. I sound crazy when I'm talking about it. And all that crazy nonsense. Also, I said earlier, but I don't know who was here to hear it. I don't know if anyone was here to hear it. But my last stream on this channel, before I fully switch over to just being on the QD channel for my live streams, my game plan is that I'm gonna have like some kind of big send-off stream, and I don't know exactly what that is, but one idea in my head is I want to get like a subscription to this karaoke service on I want to get a subscription to this karaoke service, like, on the internet that I know about. And I want to just, like, have, like, a set of songs and, like, sing them on stream. Not even, like, care about how embarrassing it might be. Just do it. Because I'm like, my motivations are weird. I'll do things that I think are cringe and embarrassing if I think they'll be fun. That's the real way to live, TBH. So, yeah, I'm considering that, but I don't know if I'll actually go through with it. I might just unceremoniously play some video game and like... What the hell? I might just unceremoniously play some video game and, like, that'll be it. What is that? What is this? Cobbled basalt. Isn't basalt that character from Omori? Don't correct me. I know I'm wrong. I'm telling a joke. Settle down. I know you're all up in arms and grabbing your pitchforks and torches and whatnot and saying, no, the character's name is Hero. Like, I haven't played Omori in a really long time. I should replay it. I hear the splashing sounds. Wonder what that is. I should, like, take a hard right here instead of continuing to... I'm also, like, almost out of pickaxe. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna take a hard right here. Because I feel like it. I'm getting closer to the noise. I hope I don't, like, dig into water. That would be annoying. I hope there's not, like, water right above me and I ever decide to, like... Okay. I think I'm potentially good. I hear the skeleton rattling. The skeleton appears! Redstone! I'm so fucking excited. I love redstone. Oh my god, please. Okay, good. Alright. I can feel the danger and everything. I know that if I am too greedy, I will dig myself into a horrible, horrible fate. But the redstone, it's calling to me. It's whispering in my ear like the cursed sword Frostmourne from World of Warcraft. Look at all this redstone. I love redstone. I love having access to this stuff. I love being able to use so little things. Chicken ploppy. Look at all this crazy nonsense I've dug up. I'm so glad that I decided to mine today. Don't mine at night. I know you're looking at that cave and you're feeling kind of brave. Something, something, something forgot. Oh, wow. I can't believe it. Microsoft Defender antivirus successfully took action on three threats. Yeah, I know what those threats were, and I willingly said, yeah, no. I installed like a World of Warcraft private server, and for some reason it comes with this like weird little protocol that like changes some keybinds in the game, but for some reason it's like a threat level thing on Microsoft end. So I was just like, yeah, no, just I don't really care about the keybinds or something, so just get rid of the thing. I straight up don't care. And I had to do it 3 times because the World of Warcraft private server was very annoying. Don't tell anybody that I'm playing on them illegal World of Warcraft private servers, though. Okay, it's time for me to go and get another pickaxe. Do I have sticks? I don't. Alright, time to find my way out. And then go make some sticks or something. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but sands will also break me. What does that mean? Hey, can you explain that? What did you mean by that? What did you mean by sands can also break me? Sands will also break me. What is... Excuse me? You want to run that one by me again? How insane are you? Very. I think that, like... I don't think at all. I'm going the wrong way here. This is it, yeah. This is the way up. Silly me. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna go back and do the same thing I did yesterday. Trash talk people, then advertise my art. Hopefully I don't get banned again. Don't do things that'll get you banned. that might negatively impact people's perception of you and will also reflect badly on your art. Where am I going? Like, I think I go this way. Okay, this way. Here we go. Now we're making progress, but why am I going downwards? I guess it doesn't really matter because this is the door. There's the door. I think I'm gonna show my Doom maps. I think I might like legitimately show my Doom maps off. That would be really funny. Somebody sees like a Minecraft stream from some streamer they've never like heard of before, and they're like, "Oh, what's this?" And they hover over it, and they see the preview as me playing Doom. That would be so funny. Playing Minecraft. Join me in my server with the invite code. hover over it. Oh, there are some sticks here. Sweet. Yeah, I think I'm gonna toss some of this stuff. I don't need it. Getting rid of my cobbled stone and cobbled basalt. Thank you. And burning the raw iron. How about that, bro? I really like the amazing digital, the amazing digital circus. I really freaking like the amazing digital circus. It's like, it's genuinely one of the best like stories I've seen. It has like the most elegantly written, flawed characters ever. I'm always surprised. Like, I always think that we're in a creative decline, right? And then Peak comes out. There's still hope for this world. Oh, that was a bit loud. See, I struggle to find things to look forward to. I struggle to find things to look forward to in this day and age, but like Glitch Productions is like producing some serious bangers. I had like the thought to myself like, oh man, what if I pitched a show to Glitch Productions? And then I immediately was like, ugh, burps very loudly. And then I immediately thought to myself, oh no, if I did that, that would be hell, wouldn't it? That's me asking for disappointment. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. You are watching QD. Why isn't my channel name that? There's gonna be a remedy for that soon. Subscribe to my clip channel, because that's where I'm gonna move to next month. It's confirmed. Next month. But yeah, can I make a bonk sound effect? Like with my mouth? Like, do you mean like make the bonk sound effect with my mouth, or like play a bonk sound effect? Because I can do one of those. And it's not the one that isn't my mouth. Sitting here. I'm sitting here just watching my iron grow. Watching the iron cook. Oh yeah, no, I can't play a bonk sound effect. If you subscribe, however, it will play a ribbit sound. It will show a little frog on screen and go. It'll be awesome. You should do it. You should subscribe so that I can hear the ribbit sound effect. Please, please. Oh, then it probably won't play. I don't know. If you've been subscribed for a while, it's not gonna do it. Ribbit? Like the amazing digital circus? I wonder what that character is all about. I've seen some like really cool art of like Jax being like really scared and having trypophobia because like seeing things with like a whole bunch of holes and stuff like that remind him of like abstraction. I was like, yeah, no, that makes sense. What am I doing? Oh yeah, there's an iron pickaxe right here, and I can make a couple more. So let's do that. Let's make shit. Let's make shit. Top 10 quotes from Cutie. Let's make shit. There's one, and this will be the final one. And I can put this stuff back, because this is all for emergencies, I think. Okay, yeah, let's go back to something, I don't know. A part of me doesn't even want to, like, keep digging down here. But I just know that once I get started on something, I'm not gonna stop. So where am I headed? I know it was like up and around this way. So what else was I gonna talk about? Like, I think I pretty much covered everything. I vented very, very seriously about like my state of being and what it's like being a wagey. And then talked about like what I've been doing. So I pretty much covered all that. And then I said what I want my last live stream on this channel to be, which, you know, I'm probably gonna just recount all that stuff multiple times throughout the stream. I'm not sure. I'm not going the right way here, am I? I have to go the way of the torches that are on my left. Wage paster. Yeah, I wish I was pasting wages all over the place. That'd be nice. Man, I can't believe I'm getting lost in my own cave complex. I think to myself, oh boy. Wouldn't it just be awesome? Wouldn't it be so awesome? Wouldn't it be so cool if I, like, knew where I was going in my own cave complex that I put together myself? Look, see, I just found my way out again, and I didn't even mean to. I'm not thinking about it properly. I've got to do something. I've gotta. I legitimately thought like this was the way up. Like, no, there isn't, because that's a dead end over there. It's, this is the way out. I have to go this way. If I want to go deeper into the mines, I have to go this way. There we go. Oh, yes. Yes, there we go. Yeah, this is where I was digging earlier. I recognize the patterns. No, I don't. Yeah, I am so lost. I thought I recognized them. Guess not. Man, I should really be putting, like, signposts and stuff down in these places. And, like, memorize, like, shaft A, shaft B. But that's a little bit too orderly for the likes of me. I was already up there. Alright. Maybe I just, like, looped around weird, and the actual way I'm supposed to be going is this way. I don't know anymore. I'm lost. I'm lost in my own cave. I'm just gonna go this way. Yeah, here it is. It's this way. I'm starting to remember now. I'm starting to figure this stuff out. I say, immediately screwing it up. It's okay, I'll figure this out. I just have to follow them, like, around this place until I can start following them on the left again. But not that way. So let's go this way. Keep going this way, I guess. Down here, maybe? I dug pretty deep. So, like... So I know once I see, like, some water in, like, a specific spot. Yeah, here. This is... I'm getting really close now. Okay. Cool. Here it comes! I'm making it back. This is where I was before. Probably, oh man, I'm about to run out of torches. Why didn't I think about this? I just got all the way down here. You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna use these torches sparingly now. That's what I've decided. I've decided that this is sparingly use my torch day. And I was digging over here, down here, but... When will my pickaxe break? Probably in like one more hit. 2 more hits. Ah, yeah. I was right. I did it. Oh, that's a cave opening right there. That is a cave opening right there that I've dug into. And if I peek, a skeleton kills me. That's cool. That's also an opening, and I can't say I was expecting that. Is that too high up for them to jump? I don't know. I don't even have any like signposts. I can't mark like a good way to get back here with ease. So I'm just gonna have to remember. But yeah, cool. I dug into another cave complex. This is actually awesome. I love when this happens. It gives me more opportunities to refresh my supplies and whatnot. And yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot lately. I want to stream more, and when I move over to my other channel, I think I will. Especially if I can get like more people to watch my streams, which would be awesome. Because once I can do that, I start liking it more. Because I'm born to be an entertainer or something. I'm Elvis Presley and I'm proud to be Bosnian. I'm proud to be Bosnian. That is such an obscure reference. It's so stupid. I'm proud to be Bosnian. I'm Elvis Presley and I'm proud to be Bosnian. Hold on, I just realized I have like a lot of Discord messages. What the hell? Who's sending me Discord messages? Somebody... I'm proud to be Bosnian. Oh my god. I'm checking my Discord notifications right now, so I'm kind of cheating at the moment. I could be entertaining right now, but instead I'm checking Discord notifications. Alright. Okay, that's enough distractions for me. Okay, where do I go? Where do I go from here? Which is the way that's clear? Still looking for that blue jean baby queen. Prettiest girl I've ever seen. See her shake on the movie screen. Jimmy Dean. James Dean. 1 bazillion gringo coins for people who know that song. That's like a solid nobody. That song predates like everybody who ever existed. The song is older than Daisy Bell. I think I'm going the wrong way again. I have to go this way and find my way out. I have to follow every torch on the right. Yeah, here we go. I'm proud to be Bosnian. Oh, that's gonna be in my head now. I'm proud to be Bosnian. I'm Elvis Presley, and I'm proud to be Bosnian. Did you guys know that I'm Bosnian? I don't even know anything about Bosnia. Like, that meme is the only thing excuse me? Okay, so it's foggy. It's foggy in this cave now. Either that or that's my brain playing tricks on me. That's kind of crazy. I don't like that it's slightly foggy in this cave. It scares me. Let's burn some of these and make some more torches. I'll giggity Lois. I'm stretching now. I'm stretching. I'm proud to be Bosnian. I'm pathetic. What I've become to laugh at something so simple. I used to be articulate. I used to laugh at articulate things and smart comedy. But now I'm ruined. What am I doing? Iron? 40 iron. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. What? Did I just like... I think I just had that coal or something. I don't know. I'm gonna put this coal here though, because I might need it later. Yeah, no, like working on like anything lately has been incredibly stressful. I hate going to work every single day and then like wanting to do something creative, and like I've wanted to live stream for like the last 2 weeks. Like for these last 2 weeks I haven't been live streaming, but I straight up don't have the time for it when I decide I want to do something else. Like I get home from work and I roll the dice in my head. I run like a sorting algorithm of sorts, and I'm like, oh man, I would love to play Overwatch with my buddies right now. So I play Overwatch with my buddies, or like Marvel Rivals or something, and that's what I do that night. And then I go to sleep, and I go to work, and I get home, and I'm like, what do I want to do tonight? More Overwatch and Rivals? Maybe. Or maybe I'll work on a Doom map. Yeah, that's what I want to do. And so I go and work on a Doom map. Ugh. And then, you know, I don't stream. Even though I say to myself while I'm at work multiple times, I'd like to stream tonight. Oh, I'd like to play that quirky little indie RPG called Off. I'd like to... I'd like to, like, do a Dead by Daylight stream. Nope, none of that. I decided I wanted to play Doom tonight. I decided I want to be creative. I decided I wanted to draw a few little pictures. I decided I wanted to play one of the worst games ever, Overwatch. And that's how it goes, because I don't have time for, like, multiple things in a night. I can't do it. It sucks. I hate having to, like, confine myself to, like, a slim set schedule like that. But that's what I gotta do. Like, I have to set aside all of my interests on each specific day, and it's just awful. I hate it. Alright, so hopefully I find... something. Can I... Okay, so this might be annoying, because I don't know, this is like a brand new cave complex. I've not been in here before. I'm proud to be Bosnian. So I could encounter anything here. So I'm just gonna run around and... Hello. I'm gonna, like, just hope that a creeper doesn't come up behind me or anything. And, like, ruin my day. Okay, that's also awesome. Oh boy. That's okay. I'll just, mine here. Okay, that complicates things a bit, doesn't it? If I, put a thing right here, then... Okay, so... I can just, like, not dig there for now, because... there's, like, a nice little spot there where... Mushrooms! And more redstone. Hell yeah. More iron. Creeper! God damn it. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. They didn't destroy anything I wanted. Well, they... I still have... Did I pick up any of those mushrooms? No, I think they destroyed some mushrooms. Hello. Cool. I knew I would encounter a creeper. I knew I would. I could smell it. I could smell it. God damn it. That's fun. That's like 2 areas that they could come from. I have an idea. Yeah, that's better, maybe. For now. Alright, let's there's like water on both sides of me here. Oh, and that's promising. Alright. Yeah, so this one's gonna be fun. I'm proud to be boss. I keep looking over at my chat, and that's just the last thing that was said. Something's gotta be done. Something's got to be done about this. I can't keep looking over there and seeing I'm proud to be Bosnian. It's just going to keep on making me think about it and how Elvis is Bosnian and how he's proud to be Bosnian. Oh, great. That certainly doesn't complicate things. Damn it. Oh, hey, look, it's water. Alright, let's, get down there somehow. You know, this is nice. This is nice and relaxing. I just hope that there's not, like, a creeper. Yeah, this is like a pretty, like, extensive cave complex, and I just heard a skeleton rattle, so that's not going to be fun if I see them. Oh, they're down there. Okay. I think I'll be fine as long as I don't... Alright. Yeah, so this is a complicated cave. My name is House. Alright, is this like... I wonder if this is just like the other end of the... What the fuck was that? I thought I saw like a creeper in the shadows. I have one more. God damn it. I have one more. One more torch. Alright. Guess I'm leaving. I guess I found what I needed. Or rather, I'm not gonna... I guess I'm all done with my little adventure here. I guess I just gotta collect what I found here and then be done. Sweet. Well, I found a good amount of stuff at least, which is nice. Some gold up there, but I'm just gonna leave it be because I don't really use gold anyway. I think that gold in Minecraft is some sort of sham. But it's not. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I guess not. Looking at it a little bit too positively for my liking. But it's better than iron. Yeah, it is. That's true. It is better than iron. So why aren't you using it? Funny, I guess. It's funny that I'm not. I don't know. I have like a weird like stipulation about like gold weapons and like gold tools and stuff in Minecraft. I don't know why. I like something about the gold and stuff, just it sits in my head and I think to myself, wow, I should not use that. It doesn't feel right. I don't know. I mean, is that coal? Is that coal and basalt? Are you kidding me? It's gold and basalt. More gold. Whoa. Surely nothing will spawn in here while I'm traveling. Okay, let's just ignore that now. Let's keep going this way. Gold! Let's pick up some more gold. Since it's right here, I mean, why not? I mean, shit, why not? Why not pick up some more gold? Because iron. I need iron. I need iron for my tools. Those are some games that I haven't streamed in a long time, and I don't know if I will. TBH. I'm definitely not going to stream like the Season of Discovery World of Warcraft anymore. I decided I was not having as much fun as I wanted to have with it, which is unfortunate, but you know, that's just how things go sometimes, you know? Like sometimes things just aren't as fun as you imagine them to be. So I'm not gonna play that anymore on stream. And then there's like Hitman, which is like, it's alright, but I just don't consider myself that entertaining as like a Hitman player. I think maybe there's a possibility that it's entertaining to a subset of people, but like the way I play the game is very unorthodox compared to what most people watch for those like videos. Like people like to watch the creative like kill comps and stuff. And I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna walk up to them in broad daylight and shoot them with a silenced pistol. And I think it's the funniest thing ever, but I don't know if it's really that entertaining, so I kind of opt to not really stream that one either. Dead by Daylight's been fun. I like streaming that every now and then. I'm just kind of like not in the mood for Dead by Daylight as much anymore. The other night I played 2v8 with a friend, which was nice. We killed like half the survivors as killers. And in the downtime, I'm going to talk about one of my guilty pleasures here. So there's content on YouTube that is just like video game quizzes, right? And they're not really quizzes, right? They just like show character silhouettes and like items and like maps and screenshots, and they'll play like a song or something. And you have to guess what the game is based on what they show you or what you hear, right? And I'm not gonna lie, that stuff is really fun. like I have invited people over to my house, and I've had nothing else to do, and we were waiting on other people, and I was like, screw it, I'll just put this on TV. And it's surprising just how quickly people like start to get into it. Because like I don't know, it's weirdly fun. But yeah, I put on one of those videos with a person I was playing Dead by Daylight with while we were waiting for the 2v8 queues to pop, because 2v8 takes forever to get into a game with, especially as Killer. Killer is like incredibly debilitating. We waited for like 30 minutes, 30 or like 34 minutes or so. And you know, in that time, we watched like 1.5 of those like video game quiz videos, which was nice. It was genuinely like hype figuring out like which ones we knew and which ones we didn't. I'm going the wrong way. I have to go the way of the torch on the right. That's how I order these things. Yeah, I walked right past it. Look at me. I got to yapping and I stopped my thinking. This also happens sometimes. Just this like weird like visual bug where the world doesn't load properly. So it's just like, yeah, all this stuff just like kind of, it's like a really easy way to fix it. I just have to like, I don't know, go to photo mode or something, or I don't remember. Oh yeah, no, the easiest way to fix it is just to like turn around and then look again. It's kind of like a Slender Man situation. Ugh. Okay, my frame rate is dying. What the hell? My frame rate. Why my frame rate? This is not good. All right, photo mode. It seems that I'm around this area, but like underground. Yeah, there it is. There's my whole like overworld up there. It's awesome. The flags didn't load in though, which is a shame. Anyway, yeah, I think that's fine now. So what did I come up here for again? I think I'm just done mining. I think I'm good on that for now. I'll put this like iron ore there for later, and then I'll bring the gold ore up top and cook that in a stove up top. Other games that I haven't streamed in a really long time are like the Dark Souls games. I was streaming that with Akira. And I said recently to him, I think we should stream that again. He said he'd be down for it, but at the same time, I just haven't been asking him. It's like, I'd like to stream that some more, but it's also, it's kind of a hard ask for me. In a sense, like, I'm experiencing, and I have been experiencing for quite a long time actually, like some Soulsborne fatigue, like pretty hard. And it was around the time that like Elden Ring came out, right? It was like a little bit after Elden Ring came out, after I beat the game and whatnot. I started to realize just how bored I was starting to get of like Souls-like games like Dark Souls and Bloodborne and stuff. Peak would be nice. I need to find like some people I'd feel comfortable live streaming it with. Which I know a few people. I know a few people that I could stream it with. Say that much. Okay, let's put like half the charcoal in here or something. I don't know. 10's probably good. I only have 7 anyway. I also have a bunch of redstone, which, oh, I also had some redstone from here before. Sweet. And then I have more redstone right there. Yeah, Peak would be fun. I think I could play Peak. That would be fun. There's also like games like Phasmophobia that I really want to. I like a lot of those old head games from the late 2010s that everybody's forgotten about. Games like Phasmophobia. Lethal Company is kind of cool. I don't know if I really like it that much though. Like all the friend slop games are also kind of in the same light as like the Soulsborne games that have just been like made so many times that it's starting to get annoying how many there are, and like it becomes so formulaic it hurts. I'm feeling the same way about friend slop. Like the games like Peak, Lethal Company, Repo, there's like a mage version of it coming out, like Yap Yap or whatever it's called. And it's like, they all look fun, but they all look the same. And then it's just like, I play the next one, and then I play the next one, and I play the next one. And am I crazy? Am I really this crazy for thinking that playing the same game with a different coat of paint over and over again is starting to get really annoying? It's like, yeah, they're all fun. Of course they're all fun. They're all made to be fun. But it's like, geez, there's a formula, and when you start to notice the formula, it gets a little bit less fun. I kind of just want to, like, I don't know. I feel like it would be refreshing to have all the people that I play video games with on a regular basis just stand up and for no particular reason whatsoever say, you know, why don't we play like Dota? like, I'm not even a huge fan of MOBAs. Like, it'll get to a point where I'd take anything over the same fucking game over and over again with like a different coat of paint. It's like there's only so many versions. There's only so many versions of Lethal Company that can come out. There's only so many versions of Repo that I can play before I start to just say, you know, like, what do any of these really add? There's like these small differences from the previous game we played. What makes this any better than the last? And I'm just like, God, it hurts. It's like, and yeah, Deadlock is also really good, but also like incredibly annoying to learn how to play. It's like, I like Dota just marginally more than Deadlock because Dota feels way less intense. I feel like didn't there used to be like a wall here? What the hell? I think I'm just imagining that there used to be a wall here. It's like, I love Deadlock. It's like, it's fun as hell, but it's also incredibly punishing as a new player because I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. And then we lose because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And the game is very team-centric. It's so good at being a team game that if one person is out of loop, they I usually don't push the blame on people, right? So, like, it's good that I'm pushing the blame on me here. But, like, Deadlock is designed in such a way where if one person is not playing up to par with everybody else, that could straight up cost you the game. Like, it's a little bit different with Dota, I think. Dota 2 is a little bit more forgiving in that regard, where it's like every other MOBA that everybody else has played. But with Deadlock, you have to know MOBA knowledge and like hero shooter knowledge, and like have to know like 3D positioning in a 3D world with like vertical movement and all that stuff. And it's like, oh my god. And love Deadlock to death, but that's tough. It's a tough sell for a new player. What was I talking about? I don't know. I've forgotten. What am I? Okay, I'm just gonna toss some like stuff somewhere. Look at all these pebbles. I'm gonna sort my inventory. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna figure out what kind of stuff I can put away. All this like dirt and stuff, of course. Yeah, why not? Yeah, hey, it's me, Bob, from Bob's Burgers. I'm gonna put this stuff away. Also, I think it's almost time for me to end the stream, probably, because it's getting kind of late. I started my stream like an hour later than I usually start my streams too, which is like, yeah, it's whatever. I mean, like, I wanted to stream, I got my stream out, I said all the stuff I wanted to say. I'm content. I'm content. And I played some Minecraft. It was nice. I think my next stream might be like, it might be my last stream on this channel. I've said it a few times in the stream already, but I'll say it again since it's the end of the stream. I'm gonna move all my silly little streaming activities over to my Clips channel, which the link is in my main channel. If you scroll down, if you click on my frigging profile picture right there and you scroll down, you'll see my Clip channel. It's right there. It's QD is online. And yeah, I'm gonna like move all my streaming over there instead, and gonna try to monetize it, which will be interesting. It's a different course of action than I would normally take, but I'm gonna try monetizing my live stream content and see what comes of that. I'm just curious. I might do one last stream on this channel, and I don't know what that stream is going to be. I might just play a video game, or I might do like karaoke, which I think would be funny, but I don't know if I have the nuts, the cojones. I might. I think it would be funny if I did. Don't know if I really will. Also, I do have a fishing rod, so I was thinking about making one earlier, and then I forgot, and then I realized I had one. Yeah. A karaoke stream would be pretty funny, I think, so I might do that. But nothing is set in stone yet. So once I do that, I'm gonna schedule my first stream on my other channel, and that'll be up for a bit while I figure that out and move everything over and figure out how to move all this stuff over, because it's gonna be a lot of busy work. But yeah. So I was gonna organize this stuff. That's what I was gonna do. So let's bring all this over here. There's like stone up here. It's a stone, Luigi. Ugh. I got sulfur. I got cobblestone. All right. So here, hold on. Let me. Oh, I'm gonna do this real quick. Open up this program on my computer, and then open up this file in this program, and then I press this OK button, and then I hear like the Windows notification sound that says, "Hey, stop doing that." Change this. Yeah, I changed this. All right. I'm stopping the Spotify music. Goodbye, Spotify music. Yeah, nothing's playing all right. That's by design. There's nothing playing by design, buddy. All right. Trust me, there's a point to this. I just gotta do a couple things real quick. First of all, remove the Spotify thing, remove this, remove that, press that button, and change this. This should be fine. Yeah, okay, so this is gonna be a weird one. So I said a few times in the stream that one of the things that I did was I started working on a Doom map, right? That is not what I intended to show on screen. What the hell? Alright, well, that's the map. That's the actual map that I made. But that's not what I wanted to show. It's actually this, which means I now have to like, I have to wait for this to show on screen. Actually, it might just not show until I'm physically like in the window here. Let me. All right. Okay. So, will it show? Will it show? Is it gonna show? There it is. All right. Yeah. So this is the Doom map I made. If I have to like, I have to like reload it. Well, first, I'm gonna knee deep in the dead. Hurt me plenty. Whoa! It's Doom. This is Doom right here. Here it is. This is Doom. It's Doom. It's Doom right here. It's Doom. This is Doom. It's me playing Doom right now. This is me playing Doom. It's E1M1. There it is. This is Doom. It's running on GZ Doom, which is different from the one I played on live stream like a month or two ago. But yeah, if I just go back to new game and I go to Peen Doom, which is what I called it, and I do hurt me plenty to screw it. These are my Doom maps. These are the ones I made. And like this first one, this is my very first map that I made in Doom. It's like, it's a little rough around the edges. That much is certain. And I don't really intend to like share this with anybody and let anybody play it. So I think I'm just good to like show these off, because these are kind of just like very private little projects of mine. But yeah, this is what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks instead of streaming, right? I've just been making Doom maps because I learned you could do it and I thought it sounded like fun, so I did it. And I learned a lot more than I expected to learn about doing this. So, you know, there's a little bit more depth than you might think as someone who is like just now like making Doom maps, who's just now starting. I went out of my way to learn some pretty abnormal things to make it, you know, do exactly what I wanted it to do. Things like being able to load the levels I specifically made off of the original Doom and stuff. You know, that's one thing. You know, from the menu, just having like Peen Doom right there. There it is. Being able to load the levels on their own like that instead of having to replace like pre-existing levels, which seems to be the norm for people, I guess. Like when people make things like myhouse.wad, what that is it's a little bit more unorthodox than most, but they just took the first map from Doom 2 and they replaced it with, you know, the map they made, which is the norm, I believe, because most people just make like one map and it's like a challenge map or something where they're just throwing a whole bunch of cacodemons and stuff at people like really fast, and it's supposed to be a challenge, but that's what most people do. And I wasn't content with that. I wanted to make my own like thing that I could load up separately from the main game. So I learned how to do that instead and did it, right? And the song that you're hearing, it's very repetitive, but this was like a song that I put together for the express purpose of learning how to put a song in. And this isn't actually like a MIDI track, because Doom runs everything off of MIDI itself, like natively, like, so it just uses like the MIDI instruments that are like on your computer that you set up and all that stuff. Why isn't this Minecraft, you're wondering? Well, Minecraft went through a few updates is all I'm saying. Like, it's practically a different game now. Yeah, it's like, what was I saying just a second ago? Doom has a bunch of like, it's like MIDI, like native MIDI instruments, and you're supposed to be able to listen to the MIDI play in game on its own, right? But I couldn't figure out how to get that to work. I mean, it wouldn't have been very hard, but I pretty much like tried to get it to work, and I make all my music in FL Studio, which for some reason, is incredibly picky with, like, creating MIDI music, or converting music into MIDI, rather. And I just couldn't, like, I couldn't deal with it. It was stupid and annoying, so I'm using GZ Doom, which is a little bit more lenient with its, like, file availability. So it's just an MP3 that is playing, but I did make it with MIDI in mind, so it does kind of have an authentic sound to it, but it's not 100% authentic, right? Oh, I need a red key to open this door. Where am I gonna find one? Alright, this is medium difficulty. I've actually, like, designed this with, like, not nightmare mode, like the hard difficulty in mind. Like, there are enemy spawns and stuff for hard mode, but I didn't feel like doing it because it would have just been obscenely long. It would have taken me a while to get through it all. Like, this is the last little, like, secret of this map. Really. More or less. There's just, like, this Baron of Evil here that I can kill. Dude, leave me alone! I'm coming over here and I'm grabbing my silly, awesome stuff that I put in the game myself. Also, I'm just realizing I didn't grab the super shotgun. Alright, let's kill these guys. Let's kill these guys with my pistol. Yeah, pistol. It sucks ass, actually. Let's not. And I don't remember if... Oh, yeah, up here there's a invulnerability. Oh, everything is black and white. It's so awesome, don't you think? Yeah, I've got... This is like the lava penis that I constructed this. It's part of the lore. Yeah. But, yeah, this map doesn't loop around very well, so I have to, like, actually take the way back up. Like a normie. And whatnot. I know this isn't Minecraft, but just trust me. It's the end of my stream anyway. Just let me have this. But yeah, that's my first map. That's like everything there is in my first map. But I honestly really... My second map is way better. So, speaking of things that I went out of my way to learn how to do, specifically just to learn it, there's also it's playing custom, it's playing custom intermission music, and there's like a custom name up on the top. It's Penis Shelter. This is the Penis Shelter. And then next, between my missions, between the first mission and the second mission, my first map and my second map, there's also an intermission screen with, like, entering Penis Shaft. There's also an intermission screen.
You have entered the
like
Penis
this.
Shelter, and now you descend into the depths. What dark secrets await you there?
It's playing an alteration of the song from the first map. It's actually the first iteration of it that I threw together in like 10 minutes before like modifying it and making it a little bit more listenable.
Okay, bro, you ain't gotta listen to it this long, bro. It ain't that deep, bro. It ain't that deep, bro. You could just play the next mission already, man. All right, I'm gonna shut up now, but you're gonna hear this shit play again. My treat.
Okay, yeah, anyway, there's another mission for me to play. And it's like way more hype, honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this mission goes a lot harder, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I was showing these to my friends, this mission was a definite improvement in their eyes. Like, it's like I'm very proud of this map in particular. And of course, just like the other one, there is like a hard mode version of this with more enemy spawns and like all sorts of other crazy stuff. We got secrets, of course. I'm always putting secrets in this place. And of course the music has to go hard because I made it. I won't let any music that doesn't go hard see the light of day anymore. I'm not like that anymore. I got my super shotgun now. And in here is like the big old dark room. This room is incredibly dark. And like there's torches, which is a nice little thing to include, but there's also these infrared like light amplification goggles that I threw in there because, you know, it's insane to think that, you know, so let's just circle strafe around these guys some more and kill all of them. So there's an like I designed this map to be like completable via like 2 paths. So there's this dark way, there's this dark cavern area that's obviously not part of the other complex. It's like I designed it with like some visual storytelling in mind, ideally. Like I'll go back and show this map off because I put a lot more work into this one than the other. We got shades over here, specters or whatever they're called. But there's also a jump button because it's GZ Doom and I didn't turn that off in the settings somewhere. So I could just like jump up here, but I don't want to. So we got this guy over here. Oh, it's the chain gunner. And this requires a yellow key. I wonder where the yellow key is. So I turn around. And if I didn't have the infrared goggles, this would be a little bit harder to see, but there's this other way up here. But, you know, I'm on GZ Doom, so I can just, like, jump up here. It's like, it would be easy. Yeah, there's this area up here that has the yellow key. But, oh no, an enemy appears. Die, please, thanks. My infrared goggles should be, like, ending here in a moment. But yeah, open up this way and there's these guys right here. And this guy up here, that guy up there. Those enemies, they saw me, so that means that they're gonna be coming after me. But if I do this number, I should be fine. Oh hey, it's that guy too. Oh man, I just grabbed the other one. There's like I put another pair of light amplification goggles, and right while they were about to, like, end, I guess I just ran over the other one, so I guess I'll come back here later. I'm gonna circle strafe around these MFs, these MF Revenants. MF Revenant is my rap name. I'm dead! I'm fucking dead! Alright, I got pinched between a Revenant and a hard place. Alright, that's okay. I've made this map, so I can just play it again. Why not, you know? Why the hell not? I'll just speed run it this time. I'll show you what it means to be a true hero. I can do this. I'm a champion. I know all the weapon spawns, I know all the enemy spawns, and all that good stuff. So like I got this. I gotta grab this. Damn it. Very well. Leave me alone. Enters the secret room and grabs the secret thing. Alright. Then I kill all these guys that I need to kill. Isn't it so awesome? Yeah, this is Minecraft, by the way. It's crazy what you can do with a Minecraft engine. Yeah, I'm just gonna go in here, but like, it's gonna be dark. Actually, no, it's gonna be super annoying if I do it in the dark like that. I'll just use the light amplification goggles again, but I'll be more careful next time. Oh, man. You know, alternatively, I could just go the other route. I was saying earlier that there are like 2 routes that I could go, but I'm gonna kill these things first anyway. But yeah, I recognized with my first map that it was very like linear and closed off, so I thought, how can I fix that? And, you know, I decided I would add like 2 paths to the end gate and also design the map to be a lot larger, right? So, you know, there's got to be a lot of room because by default game design, Doom Guy is very fast. So to capitalize on that, I made sure to, you know, like, have there be a lot of space, which is how most people tend to design Doom maps like this. You know, they design it with the player's strengths in mind. Or if they're feeling particularly mean, design it with the enemy's strengths in mind. Which is what rage maps are for. Yeah. I tried to make this map much more open than my first one. And I want to make a third one, and then move on to another project within the same caliber, but I haven't worked on it in a few days, and I don't know if I will. I like to work on things and say I'll continue things, but then don't. Anyway, yeah, let's be extra careful not to run over the light amplification goggles here. The LAG. I'd also like to try my hand at making some deathmatch maps, like team deathmatch style like maps and stuff. I'll come back here in a moment. I have to go and kill these revenants. These guys did me dirty earlier. So I have to focus on murdering these fellas. Please die. Thank you. So now, kill these guys, kill this guy. I'll show off the secret over here. So I got the secret right up here. There's this guy who like peeks through. He's kind of funny. If I kill him, killing him is kind of optional. I can shoot the thing behind him and get those. Which is cool. In case you're wondering why I'm not playing Minecraft right now, this is the answer to the name of the stream. Like, this is what I've been doing for the past 2 weeks. Instead of streaming, pretty much. We got 2 chain gunners here, and there should be this thing right here. And I have to deal with them. My nose hurts from talking so much. Does anybody else ever, like, get that feeling where, like, you talk for a really long time, and, like, you get this weird feeling in your nose? But yeah, there's, like, these. None of these can be interacted with. None of them open up into anything. They were going to, but something went wrong with how I was designing them, and I was just too lazy to fix it. So instead, I just added this secret. I'm actually lying about that. I added that secret way before I added those little doors that don't do anything. Then this way. This is the alternate path, but I'm going in reverse, so it's like this loops back around to the first area where you come down from this elevator. Also, there's like a visual bug here, and I don't know how to fix it. I've looked around for what's causing it, and I can't find it, so I'm just gonna let it be. But yeah, this is the other way you can get to the end, just going this way. It's a lot more straightforward and well lit, and there are way less enemies this way. But yeah, I don't know. It's not really meant to be that particularly balanced, because no one is really gonna play it. But yeah, there's also other things over here, like this thing here needs a blue key, and I can find the blue key in one of these doors. That's not the blue key, that's a health sphere or something. And if I go in here, I can go into this dark room, which is also kind of like the dark area from before, where ah shit, where like it's kind of hard to see things. It's obviously not part of the other complex. Maybe I'll just let them fight each other. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. Wow. Wow, I was not expecting you to win anyway. Yeah, here's the blue key that I need, but there's also something over here. I'm gonna come over here and make sure that all the enemies over here are dead. Oh yeah, no, there's one more arachno fella that's supposed to catch me when I'm walking around here. But yeah, one of the last secrets of this map is I can put this on and walk all the way over here. And I just walk in this and whoa, crazy. And this is the BFG. I had to put the BFG somewhere. It's like I didn't put it in the first map, so I had to put it somewhere here. I'm gonna teleport her out. And hello. And yeah, that's pretty much everything. I mean, I have the blue key now, so I can open up this and see the Schutzstaffel. Mein Leben. They're really funny. Yeah, this room is pretty much all there is, except for this one little secret here, where there's like a Doom guy that you can kill. And you get a super shotgun here. It's like nothing crazy. But yeah, that's pretty much all there is to this one. It's like, yeah, that's the whole map, aside from like this last room where there's like an enemy. If I lower this, I can create a shield. Like that. But there's also like... I actually died last time I played this mission when I got to this part because I focused really hard on killing the Baron of Hell, or Baron of Pain, or whatever the hell he's called. Yeah, I think if I just like circle around like this... Oh, hello. What are you doing here? That's what I want to know. Didn't I kill you earlier? Yeah, if I just, yeah, alright. Yeah, okay, I'm about to kill all the enemies in this map. Alright, I did it. Yeah, that's pretty much everything there is to see here. This is the end. This is the end of the map. Yeah, so, that's what I've been doing with myself. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah. That's it. That's all I have to say. That's all there is to show you. I'm done. I'm done streaming and all that nonsense. Subscribe to my clip channel. That's where I'm going to be moving soon. And yeah, I might try to stream more. There might be one more stream on this channel before I move, and I don't know what that is, etc., etc. Have a good, awesome night. Thank you for watching. You're awesome. You're based. You're red-pilled. And all that good stuff. All other sorts of positive affirmations. Yeah. Anyway, bye. I'm done. I'm done. I'm literally done. I'm done. Okay, how do I